Welcome to the J.O.
Welcome to the
Show.
JO
Welcome
Show.
to the J.O.
Welcome to
Show.
the JO Show. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome to the J.O.
Welcome to the JO
Welcome
Show.
to the J.O.
Welcome to the JO Show.
Thumbs up or thumbs down, handle yours. Cause the topics I discuss opens doors, like open pores. My mission have you wanting more, and this is for people all across the board. So if you're sick of the same old statistics, from talking heads with their old style of logistics, I suggest that you just let go and give a listen to the J.O. Show.
Welcome to the J.O.
Welcome to the JO Show. Welcome to the JO Show. Welcome to the JO Show. Welcome to the JO Show.
What up, man? It's your boy. It's your boy J.O. This is the J.O. Show Unedited. We talk music. We talk movies. We talk sports. We talk entertainment. And we damn to talk all things Cleveland. Listen, the Cavs has lost 2 straight. Are you concerned? The Browns got to do what to get a dub in Denver? We're going to talk about it. And look, and then that show. Hey, and then look, your shoulders don't roll when you see this. And if your shoulders don't roll when you hear this, you are a hater. You are a hater. E.T., what up, man?
What up, brother?
How you already know, man? Another day to be great. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Another day on the J.O. Show. That's what it do. That's what's up, man. What it do? What's happening? What's going on? It's your boy J.O. This is the J.O. Show Unedited. Like I said, if you clicked on this, thank you. I really appreciate it, man. We really appreciate the support and all the love that y'all show. Continue to hit that like for your boy. Continue to share it. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We are on multiple platforms. We are on Facebook. We are on YouTube. We are on Twitch. And we are now on Instagram. With Instagram, you have to go to the link that's in the bio at the JL Show Unedited. On Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram, like I said, it's at the JL Show, one word, Unedited. On Twitch, it's one word, the JL Show Unedited. It's a lot to say. It's a lot to get out. You feel me? Bear with me. EP, what's up, man? What's up?
Just feeling grateful, man, and thankful, again, for us to be able to switch this time. This is on me. Got to take care of a little family engagement with my daughter, but I'm feeling good, man. I'm not feeling too good about this Cavs loss. I know you said we're going to get into that. Am I worried? No, not at all. But at the same time, had a good Thanksgiving. I hope you and all the listeners and followers had a great one as well. Remember, it's not about the food, even though you can eat some terrible food, but it's about just giving thanks to God, man.
Sure.
We don't celebrate that pilgrim and Indian Wahoo because we was already here. So, I don't buy into the commercial stuff. So, yeah, but I'm doing good, man.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate you, speaking on the holiday. I'm hope that you had at least a good time with the family, man, and just enjoying the company of people. I chilled, watched. I watched a little bit of football. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I know that it's cool to have football on when the holiday season comes around, but if my horse ain't in the race, it's like it's hard for me to really watch and like really be excited. But I caught a little bit of football and ate good, and then woke up in the morning to punch the clock, and now we're here, man. And when it comes to twisting of the time, man, when it comes to family, that's what it is. We are a family oriented show, so like, yeah, always respect that. Man, everything was cool on my end, brother.
My mild moment is to my family members over 60. Get rid of them androids. It's terrible when we got one family member in Cleveland and one here with iPhones and we trying to FaceTime everybody. Just let's do a little bit better, my family. Let's upgrade to an iPhone so we could be all there on once or something. JL, this was terrible. I was dizzy.
Not
the phone being passed around. 32 people in Cleveland, 10 here in Columbus. Like,
Yeah.
that's just my mom moment. Sorry, mom, dad, because they gonna come back to me like, we watched the show on Facebook and we gonna tell you buy us an iPhone then.
Right, for
Yeah,
sure.
you know how that go.
That's always a great comeback, though. Like,
Yeah, that's
you
all
know
it
how
is.
well 5 because
Hmm.
yeah, they real out here. Yeah, my mom moment is it's leftovers, man. Like, what's the rule on leftovers? Like for me, it's like two. I mean, like the day, like the day after, and then maybe the next day after. Like after that, you gotta kind of start to cut the deck with that with that leftover food, man. Like I know food is expensive. You trying to stretch some shit, but yeah. So like, what's your take on leftover, man? Like
Me, I'm the same as you, but I found out a trick. Okay, you take that turkey, take that dark meat, get you some mayonnaise, make you a sandwich. Okay, dressing and all that stuff. I don't mean to be funny, but I'm like you, JL. After 2 days, y'all can have this.
yeah,
But the key is just freeze it. Get you some freezer bags and freeze it because
yeah,
you never know when you might be hungry. Take that out, put it in the oven, and you good.
mm,
Just especially the side items. I love me some greens, so
yeah.
I
You
I, I
kidding
can
me?
eat them. Yeah, but yeah, just freeze them. You
Yeah,
never
yeah.
know when it may come in handy.
Okay.
You know,
Yes,
but to eat it like from this Thursday to next Thursday, hell no.
yeah.
Hell no, I'm with you.
Yeah, I'm done after Saturday. After tomorrow, it's like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
kind of trying to cut the deck. So
yeah,
yeah, that was
yeah.
just my mom moment because I had seen some people saying like sometimes like 4 5 days. I'm like yikes, like
Some can do it though.
I mean I
But
guess if they do it the way you say to do it,
yeah,
if you freeze it
yeah.
like if you're freezing it and doing it properly, you know what I mean, then I guess so. But if you just wrapping it up in some foil and throwing it in the fridge, and then you telling me 4 5 days later you still at it, nah, dog.
I'm cool. No,
Nah,
I'm with you.
nah, dog.
I'm with
Uh-uh.
you. Yeah,
Hey, so
yeah.
look, you said you're not concerned, and I'm not either. I'm just a little concerned about the shooting, okay?
Hmm.
Because excuse me, the Cavs shot, and these two losses against the same team, both
Hmm.
double digit losses. They lost today 101 to 117. Um, they shot 43% from the field on Wednesday. But then they shot 31% from the 3-point line. They shot 50. I mean, they shot 48 threes and only hit 15,
Hmm.
and they lost by 11, 135, 124. And then you come into today, and it was kind of like almost the same. They shot 40% from the field, but they shot
Right.
28% from the 3-point line. And if
Mm.
you're going to shoot 28% from the 3-point line, you're not going to have a good time, especially on the road. And not I said that when we were talking about the whole streak before the Boston series, I said that the Hawks would be. I thought we would split one of these. I just felt like the Hawks for some reason, Trey he gets one. He gets one off. So like I was I'm just concerned with the shooting, not with the overall team aspect, because again, we're 17-3. Like let's I mean,
Hmm.
let's be let's be real. But I don't know if we was exposed a little bit by Atlanta's defense.
Hmm. Hmm. Well, if you want me to go ahead and chime in, I'm going to tell you this: it's hard to beat the same team back to back. And I put my foot in my mouth because I said the next 10 games we was going to win. So you're right. It's easy to expose somebody that you got to see twice. But with my faith in Kenny Atkinson, I know he's gonna have it switched up. I'm pretty sure he has other, offensive schemes or defensive schemes. But I think they just said, "Hey, this is the holidays. We're gonna try to win on Wednesday." That ain't happening. I'm still a little full and tired to be playing these suckers at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I was at work, JL. You
Yeah,
know, so I just think that now we got a little bit of a rest period, and now we could go in, and those shots will fall down. I think we will have a different scheme because you can only go so far playing the same way before somebody, expose your offense or your defense on how to break it down. but I'm not worried at all. I got faith in Kenny, but it does hurt to me just to lose back to back. But it's hard. It's hard to play the same team. Like it's like kind of playing the same team all season or something like that. Like it's not even fun no more. So I mean, I give my hats off to Atlanta, but at the same time, that doesn't affect me. I'm happy with 17-3.
I mean, and that's where I was at. I mean, of course, back-to-back losses is ugly. Or it could be, but
Yeah,
again, when you've built such a lead early, I mean, you can take a couple on the chin. I mean, you're going to anyway. So, I just again for me, it was just at times, excuse me, at times it seemed like we were just going to rely on
mhm.
someone, and they were just jacking them, and it was like,
Yeah.
what happened to the ball movement? And that's why I say I don't know if it was just the way Atlanta schemed these guys the last two games or not, but they just look different, and I'm like hoping that they get it out early. If this would be any sign of an Achilles problem, like then get it out early. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Well, my thing is to you is who do they play next?
yeah, they got the get back game against Boston on
Okay,
Sunday.
exactly. So I'm probably not going to put too much all in all. I mean, like we said, it's an 82 game season. I'm sorry, not series. But my thing is for me, if y'all lose the next 3 games, then I'm kind of concerned. But I don't know what's all going on. If Kenny said, "Hey, I don't want y'all to go full throttle, just get some shots up," we lost to the same team, so no naysayers could say, "Oh, they lost back to back to a different team." You know what I mean? They just lost to Atlanta, and I don't think it's going to bite us in the long run. I just feel like I might be resting or just saying, "Hey, let's just play safe because we going super hard." And we're not gonna let Boston try to expose us just on this hot shooting because that's all Boston did to beat us. They was hot.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
let's go ahead and save that energy for some more clamp down defense. And I think we'll be okay, JL, at the end of the day. That's how
Yeah.
I feel. But if we
Yeah,
lose 3 straight, then I'm a little worried after this 2 losses.
so lose. I mean, I don't know. I hope you're right. As far as their preserving of energy or whatever it is for this, this coming Sunday, but I can't say it's effort, because they still give an effort.
Mhm.
Can't say it's defense because I mean teams score 100 points and they sleep now. So, I just think is shot making.
Yeah, and that's what it comes down to. But at the end of the day, it's different from any other sport. You got to shoot to make it. It's either 2 things gonna happen. You're gonna make or miss. So if we off right now, I'd rather be off against Atlanta than be off against
Right,
Boston.
get
That's
it
just
out
my
now.
whole
Yeah,
point. Yeah. So I mean, I feel what you're saying. If your shot selection and y'all just bullshit jacking up shit, I kind of read into that and say, oh, y'all playing around. Y'all just playing around with them. Y'all ain't trying to thump them. Y'all just want to play around. So hopefully, and the good thing, like you said, we play Boston on Sunday. That's gonna be a primetime game.
yeah, you gotta
On
get
top
that.
of that, there's no Browns game.
Yeah, you feel me? Gotta
On
get that.
top of that, we at home.
No, I think we're on
So
the road.
how we just played them on the road in the
Oh,
end.
you on the road? Yeah, we are at home. Excuse me. You're right.
Okay, good. So that way it'll get a little rowdy, and they'll welcome them back home, or whatever. If they were they at home today, Joe?
No, that was on the road.
So yeah, we'll welcome them back home, and they'll feel that energy, and hopefully we be in a victory lane against
Yeah, no,
Boston
no
Celtics.
wine, no leg crossing and wine
No,
sipping here.
nothing. No.
Yeah,
There's no Browns game on Sunday, so
right.
y'all
So
better
yeah,
be
a lot of
rocking.
energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should have
Matter
a
of
lot
fact,
of energy. Yeah,
matter of fact, I'm telling the Cleveland Cavalier organization right now, don't have nobody out there cheering but Moondog. Okay,
right.
Moondog. That's all I want to see when I watch the game.
Man, look, I watched this game and I kept saying to myself, well, shots. shots. So I couldn't be concerned, and I watched it on the Atlanta Hawks broadcast. So
Yeah, the ticket. Yeah.
So I mean, biased as it may be, I'm sitting here thinking to myself, well, this happens.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And the
Yeah.
fact that we have such a cushion from wins to loss factor that, I didn't think about, possibly gearing up for this Sunday matchup, but I also just thought about you on some nights and you off some nights. You
Yeah.
hope not to come back out the second night
Yeah.
after a bad night, but sometimes it happens too. You know what I mean? Collectively, because people still scored. It just, it was, I don't know. It was, I don't know. It was
It's just a
different.
weird situation.
Yeah,
It's
it was
just
definitely a
different and
weird,
it's
different
weird.
situation to see.
It's like the potential that they could give you, and you didn't see it.
Yeah.
And yet it just made Atlanta fans a little happy to say, hey, we beat them back to back. Now, the situation is, like I said, when we get to that playoff, it's a totally different monster. When we get to
Mhm.
Boston, I hope we see a totally different monster. I don't want to get no relaxedness. I don't want no attitudes. I just want them to play together. Some
Yeah.
shots are going to fall, some shots are not. It's about now who is going to be the next man to step up with an extra rebound and get a second shot opportunity, things like that. Because I didn't see the game, but from what it sounds like we played very relaxed just to stay in the game with them. So that's why I'm thinking Kenny got something up his sleeves. It's like I don't want to show y'all everything that I'm about to bring to
'Cause
Boston.
it's so damn early.
Yeah,
It's so
it's
damn
so
early.
early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm ready to kind of get into the meat of this season, which we are, but like,
Yeah. It's
yeah,
coming.
it's
It's
coming.
coming.
You feel me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And look, we're streaming on multiple platforms. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We are on Twitch. We are on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at the JL Show. One word, unedited. We are on Twitch at the JL Show, unedited. One word. We move forward.
Wait, hold on,
And,
Dale. And it's free. So
oh yeah,
subscribe.
come
And if
again.
your shoulder don't roll like this
Hater,
when you watching this or you
hater,
hearing this, you
hater,
are a hater.
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 Yeah,
That's all I gotta say. Go ahead, Dale. I'm
that's
sorry.
all you gotta say, man. Looking forward though. Let's say, the Cavs are fully healthy because we're still missing pieces. We're still missing some pieces here. And Lil Bag, what up, man?
I don't. Who is Booze or is that?
No, he
I
said
don't know.
ATL and Boston has shook our team's vibe.
I don't believe that.
Like I said, I watched this game. It looked weird. Like I'm like,
Like
it
I
looked
said,
weird. Yeah.
it could have been fixed. So I'm just saying it could have been hey, we about to whip their ass, and the NBA said no, slow down. They need some ticket sales. So y'all go out there and just stand again. I don't know, but I definitely know Boston ain't got our team shook up. And I definitely
Definitely
know
not. I don't
Atlanta
think
ain't got
Boston.
us shook up.
Yeah.
I don't think nobody has got us shook up. It's just you have good games and you have bad games. And I feel like after the holiday, Cats probably didn't do what they usually do in their routine, getting ready. I don't know. I'm not gonna make no excuses up, but I know we're not shook up. Like our team vibe is not gone. Now, if we lose the next 5 games, or counting these 2 and 3 more, I will say, hey, it's something that we got to go back to the drawing board and try to figure this out. But I don't think they got to shook up.
Yeah, because I felt like I said, I felt like defensively for Atlanta, they just kind of was just putting all type of ball pressure on us, and there was contesting the three, even though we was contesting theirs, but we just would it just, I don't know, the ball swing looked a little different. Like, I mean, at times we looked clumsy as shit. Like, it was just like,
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm watching here right now, but
Yeah,
let's get
bad game.
together. And I still feel like, times they can get together and they try to make a late push and they just didn't have enough.
Yeah, because I thought they was gonna whip their ass in the second half. When I seen on my phone, it was 51-50
Yeah, it's a 1 point
at
lead.
halftime.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I
yeah.
was, long as y'all stay in there, Cavs. I mean, I'm still an advocate for you. I don't
Oh, for
think we
sure.
shook up. I just think, hey, we got to go back to the drawing board, and probably Kenny didn't want to show nothing going into Sunday. I mean, that's just me.
Like I said, I hope you're right.
I'm hope I'm right too, because hey, sometimes the players they might have told the players, hey, you can't bring your wives and kids. We in Atlanta,
All business, huh? Like, yeah,
all business, and that
yeah.
probably made them feel some kind of way. I don't know, but I know when they get home tonight and they see them, hey, let's get our shit back together. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not making no excuses up for them, but
It's still
again, I will say for the last time, nobody has this team shook up. Not our vibes. You know,
okay. Yeah,
just an off game. I mean,
yeah,
it just looked weird to you.
yeah. It
You
did.
know, it just
But for
looked
two
weird.
nights though, like it looked weird for me. And again, it was against the same team, so
Yeah.
I'm leaning more towards Atlanta just kind of. I don't know. I hope that I don't know. They might expose something, but it was more so shooting. And like when shots don't fall,
Yeah.
you just start pressing. And I mean, at times it looked like they were just pressing to try to make something happen. It was like, slow down, Tito. Damn.
And
Like,
and also as a coach of not me a coach, but as Kenny Atkinson and his team, this might need something that we need to work on or need to address. So going forward, we don't have this issue. Yeah, we said that too. Yeah, I get that. But it's kind of hard to lose to a team twice, and it's kind of hard to beat them twice. I'm with Jo. I thought we should have split. Even though I did say the next 10 games, I feel the Cavs can win. You know, so you're right on that. It
yeah,
is a little distasteful, especially when your mouth watered to
yeah,
watch the game, and
yeah,
then now you sitting there like, what the fuck is going on? I get it. I get it.
yeah.
But
Adjustments. I I've seen enough to trust Kenny Atkinson for the
mhm,
adjustment phase. Like, because every coach, especially like I ain't gonna say he's a new head coach because he's had other head coaching positions, but this is a new team, new vibe. You got relationships with a couple players, but not all. So
mhm,
you're gonna go through a point where you're gonna have to make adjustments because teams are gonna. I ain't gonna say they're gonna completely figure it out, but they're gonna find ways to slow the shit down. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
and I'm
And
not, and yeah, I'm not even mad if we lose to Boston on Sunday, as long as I see effort and everything like we had before to lose by
that's three
three
in
or
a
two
row though.
points. Yeah, but again, it's still early. But I get it. My thing that I was gonna say beforehand was if we beat Boston and we win the next three games, I guess it doesn't really matter that we went lost to Atlanta twice. But
Yeah,
at the same time, even we're the whole season is playing around how to win a championship. So I take the L's now to win it later. But you just can't keep hurting me over time and time again. Like I could take Atlanta, I could take Boston and be 17 and 4 and then go ahead and run another run. But we have to get ready for these teams. And we have to understand that, you got other organizations that are scouting us to see what we can do to stop us. That's their job. So, I really do feel like we're going to beat Boston.
uh,
And I feel we're gonna go on another run. I
yeah.
mean, shit happens.
But the national media though, if we lose to Boston, they're gonna be trying to
Fuck
tear this
y'all.
thing. I know, right?
Seriously, I'm
They're
sorry.
gonna be trying to tear this thing
Don't
down.
get
Like,
my don't get my blood pressure.
hey, look,
Stephen A. Smith, all you.
yeah. Well,
I ain't
no,
even gonna
see,
say it.
Stephen A. the other day, he still made it clear. Like, let's be clear, the Cavaliers are gonna be a contender in the East. Like that, we ain't even
Yeah,
gonna.
yeah,
So I don't see him switching after him losing after it. I can't say it because I don't see him losing to Boston, but for some reason I don't see him switching up. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
saying, well, no, they're not gonna. How he get hyped. So I
I
don't
don't
know.
know how long you've been watching him. Stephen is a switch up king. I call him
Oh,
Lil
I
Flip.
do know that.
He will flip in a minute.
I mean, most of them
So
do, but I'm
yeah,
thinking, come on, brother, like
yeah.
not like that. Like not at
You have
17-4. It's impossible to do that. Like you
mhm,
can have concerns. Like that's why
yeah,
I'm asking now. Like you know, is there some concerns? I mean, if you're watching this and you're a Cavs fan, like if you have concerns, you should voice them. Like, you
It's
know,
a little concern. I
yeah,
ain't gonna
it's
lie.
a little concern. Like, and
It's a
it was
little
the
concern.
shooting for me. Like, you know, I was just
Yeah.
like, okay, we need to shoot a couple more shots after practice or something. Like, you know,
Yeah.
because the effort's there. Again, I can't say it's effort, and I
Mm,
can't say that they, you know, they're tired or nothing like that. It's just
mm,
some shots, man.
yeah. You're right.
What would you do if you was Kenny? Like, if you were Kenny for a day, not even a day, let's say a week. It was Kenny Atkinson for a week. How would you run the rotation, man?
I would really lead the rotation as it is. I would just implement a different offense that they ain't seen yet. Because we already had implemented that for the first what? How many games is it now? What, 20?
Yeah,
What, yeah. 20 games, and that got us to be 17 and 3. So at the same time, I'm about to implement my new offense. Now instead of us being a long range rotate the ball, I'm dominating inside now. I don't know. But if I was him, yeah, I'm getting ready for Boston. Because whatever I used to beat Boston, I'm gonna use that on certain teams, and then I'm gonna go back to my other that made me 17-3. You
yeah,
know, so I mean, he's on the plane right now, JL, watching film. The man ain't stupid. He's ready. He's taking on these challenges, and he's not about to be a person that they're gonna say, "Oh, you could start off the season this, and now you fall off." No,
yeah.
he's trying to prove himself with this team, and the players respect him. And it doesn't look like he's getting attitude. It's just that it was a lack of good shot selection from what you said. So
And I
let's roll the offense a little different. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
and I also believe, not to cut you off here, but I also believe that he's getting people opportunities early
Mhm.
so that late in the season, if your number's called, you know what I mean? Because the boy Tyson been getting a lot of burn lately, and
Yeah.
I like his energy.
Mhm.
I like what he brings when he's on the court, and I was just impressed by Kenny's like thought process to put him in. I also would like to know what did he do, because I mean you had to do something to earn these minutes.
Mhm.
Like so,
Mhm.
but yeah, I'm guessing that as we again move along into the season, and you giving these other cats opportunities, so that late in the season you might have an unsung hero somewhere, like So
Mhm. That's what it's about. That's
yeah,
what we
it
talk
is.
about.
Yeah,
Nothing
it
else.
is.
Yeah.
It is.
Show me.
Yeah,
Show me.
yeah.
And in the NBA, if I'm the GM or whatever of the Cleveland Cavaliers, I like what I'm seeing. I'm not letting these excuse me. I'm not letting these players sit on this bench and get free money. You ain't traveling for nothing.
Yeah,
You better get up off this bench and show me what you could do.
yeah.
Yeah.
It could
So
be
I don't care if you get Tristan up just to give me 5 fouls. Go in there and just foul somebody, Tristan. I'll bring you back out.
Yeah,
You
he
know
ain't
what I
getting no
mean?
burn tonight, but I would,
Yeah.
he might as well. You just, that's another presence, what I mean,
Mhm.
out there on the court. My one gripe though with Isaac Okoro, like being the starter, is that, you know, you me personally, I look for starters to score. And although Isaac has been he's been better at scoring. I mean, he's been shooting basically corner threes, but he's been better. But it's still times when he's in the starting lineup and he gives you no production in the scoring department. And
But why is he starting now?
uh I don't know. He's a starting forward.
Okay,
Um
well, I mean, I defensively wise, yeah, I can see him doing that, but sometimes defense create points. But I would use him as a six man off the bench. Have Careless out there. You know what I mean? But
I
like I
think
said.
I don't know if this was his first game back. Um
Okay.
but he only played 20 minutes.
And
But
that could probably be the reason. But
yeah,
at the same time, like you said, you just said it earlier. I want to see whatever rotation I can get, you
uh-huh.
know?
Yeah.
So just to see how you could come start off the game and, see if you could give me this, give me that, so I know where to fit you in at in this rotation. So you're right. But I get it. I mean, I haven't seen a core do too much offensively anyway, but a three
Yeah.
and dunks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's pretty much it. 3 and a couple dunks,
yeah,
couple assists every now and again, but he plays great defense.
right.
But does that great defense take away from some offense? And today it did. I mean, what he had 2 points. So like, yeah, today it
Yeah.
did.
Yeah,
And you're a
absolutely.
starter. So I don't know. I mean,
And we talked about it like before the Atlanta game. These cats have to stay in 5-player double digits.
yeah.
We're not going to win it with just 3 cats in double digits.
And that's exactly
We
what
have
had
to, yeah.
And Mitchell
So Kenny know what's up.
Mitchell, he only gave 12. So that didn't help neither.
Right.
And I the last time when they sat him down, I was like, yeah, he was gearing up to light Boston up, and now he only
What's
has
gonna happen?
he played a little bit, you know what I mean? It's like he was
Mhm.
gearing up for Boston again for some get back. I don't know. But could have used a little bit more than 12 from him. And then,
Right.
Garland gave 29. So it was like they both wasn't on. Garland was on
Yeah.
and Mitchell was off. You know what I mean?
And remember in the Boston game, wasn't Garland off?
Yeah, Mitchell was on and Garland was off.
Garland was off. So now we put them together and they get on, and we get what we need. And
Best
I
backcourt.
don't see it.
One of the best backcourts when they both on.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the best backcourts.
Yeah.
Flat out. You can debate me if you want to.
Yeah.
Anyone. Like when they're on, when both of them are on, one of the best backcourts in the NBA.
Mhm.
So, as we gear up for this Boston game, again with no Browns being played. So, yeah, I'm looking forward.
It's gonna have to be rowdy, and it's gonna have
Yeah.
to be. It's
Again,
gonna have to be. What I was just thinking is, if you really go back to that Boston game, and I said this numerous times, they would have lost if Al Horford ain't make 2 threes.
Alfred man.
Let's just be, just take 2 threes off of them
Mm-hmm.
and start getting these cats in foul trouble. We didn't
Yeah.
do anything of that nature to try to get up their bigs in foul trouble.
Yeah, and
We
that
was
was
trying to run and gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that's no problem.
Kenny gonna slow the game down, baby.
Yeah.
Just watch. I got faith in this man.
And I
I
don't
think
see them shooting 445,000 threes and hitting 430 of them. Like I don't see him. Like,
Well,
Right.
you know what it is, J.O. When you in your home gym, you can hit from all your spots. They got to come
your
to
spots.
Cleveland.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
your
they know their
spots.
spot. And luckily they was falling, but they was just falling too rapidly for me because
It was insane. Yeah. It
I
was
didn't see
insane.
that many threes since LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers in
Yeah.
2016.
Yeah, that was
Where
insane. man.
J.R. Smith throwing shit anywhere and it just
Yeah.
falling on
Oh
nothing but
man,
net.
yep.
So yeah. So, that was that little, karma on us because I think we had the record at one time of 22 something threes in one game or some sort. So yeah,
Possibly.
they deserve it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is, man. That's what it is.
Mhm.
Hey, look. The Browns, man. The 3
I don't
and 8.
know. I don't know what to
8.
say. Yeah.
They're going into Denver, who's 7 and
Yeah.
5. Denver right now has the last wild card spot in the AFC.
hmm
Spoil time.
It has to be.
Spoil
But
time.
this game makes me nervous than ever because the weather climate. First of all, I hope the Browns are already out there practicing. First of all, it's thin air out there in Denver.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest. And then on top of that, it could be a cold weather game, and they may be ready for that. So to me, this game may be, and don't laugh at me, 9-3, Cleveland Browns. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
This is a perfect matchup, and it's a perfect spoiler for the Browns. So
Yeah.
it's motivation behind this shit.
Yeah. See, I
So
got points being scored in this game, man. Like, I got points being scored in this game. I watched the recap of Denver's game last week, and the last 2 weeks, they've moved the ball through the air. In the last couple of weeks, we've given up a lot in the air. Now the difference is we play some quarterbacks that are not rookies. You know what I mean? Bo Nix is a rookie, and he's trying to figure it out with Sean Payton over there.
yeah.
But they've looked better in the last 2 weeks. And again, they're 7-5, right in the mix. You know what I mean? So I don't know if I think if it doesn't snow, like if it's cold, but like doesn't snow, then I think again we have a good opportunity to beat this team.
Right.
Their offensive line is okay.
Yeah.
But we have Myles Garrett.
And that's the thing. Myles fucking Garrett has to put Bo Nix on his ass in that code.
They got to do him
That's it.
just like they did Russell Wilson, man.
Exactly. And with that frustration, that will stop that air pressure of those receivers. Because our DBs really haven't, I'm going to be honest. I love them to death, but they've been mediocre.
Yeah.
And in order to, get that pressure off of the DBs, you're going to have to put some pressure on that quarterback. And I want us to stop the run and pressure on the quarterback. That's going to make it all they can do is throw. So that makes our DBs fall into a different zone. Or, if we could go man to man, I don't know. We ain't looked good all year on man to man, but put them in some kind of zone. But this game, like I said, is scary to me because they're two evenly matched teams. It's just the other one got a better record.
Yeah, and
it's up to Jameis.
Yeah, and again, the Broncos struggle in the run. I mean, they got. I mean, they have what they consider a two-headed monster, but their run game is not. You know what I mean? The catalyst is the air. You know what I mean? They're throwing the ball. So, but then the Browns have given up a lot of yards on the ground the last couple of weeks too. Yeah. Granted, some of them were the quarterbacks, but Bo Nix is another one who can extend the play. I mean,
yeah, but this is what I'm saying to you. For me, this game coming up, I'm putting it on Jameis Winston and our DBs. And that's the only way. Game management, smart throws, smart delivery, and run the ball. With Chubbs, give me a little bit of Pierre sprinkle in there. Yep. Give me a little bit of Foreman, and let's stay everybody juiced up and energized. But I tell you this, offense, you put my defense out there for too long, we lost. Thank you. Yeah. Good night.
Can't do it. I mean, we can't do it. Yeah,
we would get exposed nationally. Well, we already exposed, but it would be out there for the world on Monday Night Football after you just kicked ass on Thursday night.
Yeah.
We can't do that.
And that's another thing.
We got so many bandwagon Browns fans now after the Steelers game. Like, I ain't heard people talk about this since, oh man, that game was awesome. Man, I tried to go to sleep and I couldn't go to sleep because I kept watching the game. Yeah, I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
So, it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot on just spoiling other teams.
And another thing, the Browns, for some odd reason, no matter what it is, even in the 1-15, 0-16 season, on prime time, they played decent. Now, those years, they really didn't have too many, but they just played different. And they've been pretty good as of late on prime time games. So, you put that into perspective. Then again, we ain't got nothing to lose. Like,
we're the team that's gonna spoil everybody. Yeah. That's how you make a comeback.
That's exactly why I want to. I'm talking about spoil, rotten some shit. Like, if nothing else, man. And we have an opportunity to do it.
Because it would just be fun not to go nowhere but mess some things up.
Like I said, they haven't won in Denver since 2018.
JL.
So I think about that too.
Let's look at it like this. If somebody got a girlfriend and she turn around and meet you at a party and kiss you, who gonna be mad? He is. That's what I want us to do. I want us to spoil this whole momentum of these people thinking they're going to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Because we really don't look bad in our division in the North. We really don't. We only really lost to Cincinnati.
Yeah, which is stupid. We should have lost that. That was stupid.
Kevin Stefanski, as you like to call him, Kevin Stefanski.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth down, Kev.
Fourth down,
You out of here regardless, brother. I'm just gonna let you know. At the end of the season, you out of here. You know, they doing interviews with Mike Vrabel, not you.
yeah.
So
yeah. Shit.
you better do
Chicago got
something.
rid of theirs today.
Hey, Stefanski better do something to give him
Yeah.
a college
This
kid.
head coach is dropping, baby. Like,
Yeah, it is you want to show that you can have some kind of effort out of your players to let them want to stand beside you. Because Mike
yeah.
Vrabel ain't playing that. I'm telling you that now. He coming in with a vengeance. He like us. I see the problem, and I will address it when I get this moolah to do that.
And he wants some get back because I thought he
Yeah,
did well in Tennessee. Like, you know
he
what I mean? For what
did.
it was worth. I thought he did well in Tennessee. He
He
wants some get
did.
back. Yeah.
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 And on top of that, if Ryan Day, I'm sorry I didn't take a segment to Ohio State real quick. If you don't get your shit together, they're gonna call Mike Vrabel down from Cleveland.
Oh, it's going down tomorrow. Yeah.
It's going down.
We gonna tap on that a little bit. It's going down
Okay.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay.
It's going down tomorrow. Hey, did you buy they were saying some shit like it's supposed to be like competition in the quarterback room next year?
For Ohio State?
No, for the Browns.
I don't know with who. Jameis and DTR?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. That
I
was
can't buy
that was
that.
the like that was kind of like the touching point on it. So like I'm gonna ask you, so because I thought, well, maybe they'll keep Jameis,
Mhm.
of course, keep Deshaun, and bring
Mhm.
another veteran in. They're gonna either get rid of DTR because they'll keep 4 for a training camp and all that shit, but I don't see them keeping it for the season. So and that's the only way I can see you trying to make it a competition. Who to bring in? I don't know. I kept hearing Daniel Jones' name floating around. I'm like, well,
Mm-mm. I can see that though, JL.
yeah,
But
like
that's not who I would want. Because let me just say something to you, and not to be on the racial side of it. Andrew Berry, in order for AB to keep his job, the black quarterback regime has not worked out good here in Cleveland. So at the same time, I yeah, it should be a quarterback competition. Zeppi, thank you for just sitting the bench. We paid you, we let you go. Jameis, like I said before, we're gonna hire you with your motivation, as weird as you is as a quarterback coach. Because one thing about Jameis that I can't take away from him is the passing. And you can't coach that. So with his passing, I want the Browns to get Will Howard. Get him late in the round. Ain't nobody even thinking about that quarterback. But one thing that I like about Will Howard, you give him a nice line, he will pick you apart. He's showing that with Ohio State. So
okay,
if we could grab him, and then probably, like you said, a veteran, and DTR's gone, it's open. Because
yeah.
remember, it's up to Mike Vrabel. It's gonna be his team next year. I'm just being honest.
Okay, I ain't mad at you.
We can't get too far ahead of the carrot now.
Yeah, but if they draft, then they're drafting for the future.
Exactly.
So Will have to be the future, like
Exactly. Because look at all these kids that we looking at now that we ain't heard of, all like that to be the future at these franchise teams, and they're doing good. We only knew CJ Stroud. We knew, I didn't know too much about the Daniels kid in Washington. I didn't know too much about this Bo Nix kid. I mean, he looked nice a couple of games, but they making these kids these new franchise, so mold somebody to be your franchise. Like I told you in the draft, I'll use some of them drafts and I'll go get Travis Hunter.
But you keep saying mold, like you could just take anything and just turn it into a quarterback. Like you have to still be a quarterback. You have to still
And
be
he
good.
is.
Like so,
He is. He
I
lost
mean,
one game.
I'm not taking off the one game. I just don't. Again, so like you said, I don't know enough of this guy. So what I mean, I watched this year because I was told this was the best team in a long time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've been tuned in, but like prior to this season, I didn't know anything about Will Howard.
J.O., a quarterback 6'5", 200 and what say so. Run like Josh Allen.
He's 6'5"?
If need to. If need to. Mold that boy into
No
a
doubt.
franchise quarterback. And you got another 6'5", 6'4" dude there that will help get them there and motivate them. His name is Jameis Winston.
No doubt.
Deshaun Watson. I'm sorry, you could come back, but if you want to, you're not playing. Second of all, let's just find a way to settle with you, and let's just cut ends. Because me and my uncle was talking about it yesterday. Jo, it's mighty funny. People want to talk shit about Deshaun Watson, but nobody's sitting and talking shit about Dak Prescott. He ain't played a full season since he been there, and ain't did nothing to accomplish anything to playoff or to a Super Bowl with the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
And you just gave them all that money. So, even if they got the money to spend or they don't, the Browns, hey, we're not allowed for the fact that we tried to give somebody a chance. Me and Jay already said it. We wish we would have never given him a chance. First of all, Deshaun even said he didn't even want to come to us.
No,
and y'all still went to the bank. So it's not Deshaun's fault, but the Cowboys but they can't talk.
Do you think it has something to do with Deshaun's off the field shit though? Like if Dak had that same off the field type of pressure, then would they attack him the same way? Because that was the main reason why I didn't like if Deshaun didn't have if he didn't have that with him, I would have liked the signing.
Right.
But for me, I just felt like with all that with him, dog, it was gonna be heavy. Like you can't even settling and doing like dog, that is weighing heavy. And it does affect your ability to really dial in. So you I'm just like trying to get the bread now. I just want the money. And it's like, I don't know, man. I think if Dak had the same type of off the field issue, they probably would attack him like that.
Yeah, they would.
Because he's on America's team, Like so, it's I don't know, man.
And we're not being haters. I'm just,
no, of course not. I mean,
if you're a Dallas fan and you
it is what it is.
And tell us
y'all in the same dumpster fire as we are.
Yeah.
That's just it. That just is what it is. No secret. I don't know. That was me. If he didn't have that baggage, I would have said okay, because he's coming in here trying to like tear some shit up and not have anything else on him. But I don't know. I don't know. I think Jerry Jeudy gonna have a good game.
I hope the whole Cleveland Browns team have a good game. It's just up to.
But it's gonna take Jameis to have a good game too. So
that's it.
In order for Jerry to have a good game, yeah. And that's just my only thing right now is the DBs. Like y'all got to dial in, man. Y'all got to just forget all the other shit that's going on or whatever you got. Just dial in, man. Because if nothing else,
ask you. How is OKJ? Like, what is up with his situation?
He probably won't play no more this year, bro.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Gosh.
From what I hear, it's
serious.
You know what I mean? It's serious. It's more serious than we thought. And when they put him on IR, I'm like, all right, 4 games, cool. And then just as the weeks progress, it's just like, yeah, he might not play the rest of this season at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Oh God.
And that and honestly, where we are now, good. Like
where we are
the help and the treatment that you need, and like what use would it be for him coming back right now? So,
but this is what I was going to state, and I'm sorry to interrupt you, but this is more motivation for this team. Let's win it for him. Let's win it for Deshaun. Let's win it for each other. But it's going to be lied on the DBs and you, Jameis. And I know one thing about Jameis that I like for him becoming a Cleveland Brown, because I liked him when he was at Florida State. But he likes taking pressure on and putting it on him. So I really don't know what to expect, but I know what I'm assuming. I'm assuming the Browns going to get out of there with a dub.
Yeah.
I don't know, like what you said, what it's going to take to get there. I just feel like it's going to take Bo Nix out of the game. If Miles hit him low and somebody hit him up top, Big Hurst fall at him and break his vertebrae, make his back crack up. I don't know. But we have to come with that intensity, and we have to come with the understanding that our DBs cannot get burnt. We getting toast out there.
Yeah. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to throw the ball. Yeah. They're going to throw it. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Look, I got the Browns, man. I've been stuck with this score of 24-17. Like, because you know I that's pretty much what they've been giving me all season. So
Well,
why stop?
I'll
So-
go a little better. I'll change my pick. I'll go 17-3. Browns.
Okay. That's what's
Yeah.
up.
Or 9-17. I mean, it's always sometimes a weird number, but another thing that it's going to come down to too is the kicker, Hawkins.
Yeah.
You know, you show you can kick in terrible weather, but you can't kick in the dome, bro. What's going on?
And we got a little altitude working with you,
Thank
so
you.
let's see what's happening.
Yeah,
yeah.
staying
'cause,
out
I mean,
there.
you're going to like any kicker that comes to Cleveland should just know you're going to be important here, buddy. Like you're going to get your fair share of spins,
Yeah.
bruh. So be ready. You know what I mean? And hopefully he is ready because I think we're going to rely on him
Yeah.
a couple times.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just want a dub. I want to spoil. I want to spoil. I want to be spoiler alert. That's what I want to be. So yeah.
Yeah.
Before we get out of here though, the big game for what it's worth. The game. That's what they call it. The game. You know what I mean? Against that team up north. So prediction first. Score wise, prediction first.
A serious one?
I mean, you can be as serious as you want to be, or you can be as casual as you need
63-10 or 72-3.
to be. So is that just
Ryan
serious?
Day has to run this mug up to make everybody go ballistic because these Michigan fans feel how they feel. And they got every right to feel that way.
So
But for Ryan Day not to either go with embarrassment or just to be able to say, okay, yeah, I got Chip Kelly. We running this from the time that clock click all the way where nobody even wants to watch the game at the third quarter.
So is that your serious pick or your casual pick? Which one is
Seriously?
that?
Seriously? 63-10
Yeah.
or 72-3.
Yeah.
There's no other. You
Yeah.
can't bullshit with this team.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Why
cold
not?
outside. No, we gotta run this up. You know, and you off into the Big Ten championship, and that's where you will see Oregon again.
Yeah.
So, yeah, go ahead and blow the doors off of this Michigan team. Have everybody in Michigan. Yeah, you beat us 3 years in a row, but this
You've
one,
never been beat
they
like
they smacked y'all.
Yeah.
They smacked y'all. I mean, 200 yards rushing,
Yeah.
500 something passing yards with just like what Shador did today.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know, 5 touchdowns.
Yeah.
You know, I
I
don't
mean,
care
it
if
was
Will-
against who it was against, but still.
Yeah, I don't care if Will Allen Will Howard throws a interception. The situation is blow them out. I mean, defensively fumble, nothing.
Yeah, I see the special teams making a play, whether it be like a block punt or a punt return or something.
Mhm.
Return. Like I see some with the special teams. I also see the run game being more effective due to the weather. And then I also see your boy Will. I mean, I see him what they call them, game managers.
Mhm.
I
That's
see him
why I
being a
want him in
game
Cleveland.
manager
Yeah.
with every now and again. I just want to punch you in your shit because you leave it wide open. Like I was trying to box you, but you left that shit wide open. So I'm gonna swing hard on one, like 1 or 2, 3 or 4, 3 or 4 or 5 times. You know what I mean? Within that game, but all I do know is that it's just defense, right? Like they say Michigan, excuse me. They say they got a good defensive front, but I know their offense stink. Yeah, I know their offense stink. So
That's it. It's just like us only having Myles Garrett in that front line and no DBs, no linebackers, and pretty much not really a balanced offense. I
Right.
mean, they might be able to give us something, but I just see with Chip Kelly holding back all this new offense and all these schemes, it's going to be something to watch that first half.
But you
I
also,
mean,
I'm sorry.
go ahead. No, go ahead. No.
You also said that they would have some issues, State, as far as injuries on our front line as far as our offensive line. Like, do you know
Yeah.
anything about if they got better or anything?
Well, the kid didn't play, and you
Okay.
see what happened on last Saturday. You know, next man up. He stepped up. We ain't even talk about. They just showed the kid on the bike with the lineman with the what they call it, the air cast. So I don't know if he's coming back
Okay.
by Big Ten championship, or he'll be back during the playoffs. But at the same time, we ain't skip a beat.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
true.
And if Michigan feel that's a weak side to blow through the line, that's one person versus us getting out and scoring, or us getting out and making a play. I just don't. I would be real shocked if Michigan kept this game close. That's my whole point.
Yeah.
I'll be real shocked. And
Okay.
I feel like that could be due to weather conditions, because it is going to be 30 degrees,
Yeah.
and we're playing at 12 o'clock noon.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, 3:30 game.
You feel
Yeah,
me? Like,
3:30 game.
it's terrible, man. Like,
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
guess you
so-
got to get to the Big Ten dance to get a late night game.
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean?
So I get it, but I get it why it can't be a night game, just because it'll be too much on the city for policing and people fighting or whatever. But I mean, for the last few years, Ohio State has a little bit more respect for the Michigan fans. The Michigan fans have a little bit more respect for Ohio State. So it hasn't been no old school stuff like when I first moved down here. They'll set your
Yeah.
car on fire. They'll break your windows if they see Michigan tags, all that. So, I get it. But
Like this game, like has they ever played at night? Like,
no, you can't. It's too
yeah.
somebody going to jail and somebody going to the hospital. That's how serious it is down here. You hear go blue, fuck you, OH, ha ho. It's so much, man.
And I bet it's the
just-
same in Ann Arbor, so they probably like,
yeah,
you know what?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, we can't. We're not about to do this.
Yeah, Yeah.
We're not.
that
You know.
makes sense.
So
Well, look, man, this is the Jail Show Unedited. Appreciate everyone who tunes in, everyone that leave your comments, man. You have no idea how much we appreciate it. Keep hitting the like button. Keep sharing it. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. These things are free. These
Free.
things are absolutely free. We stream live on multiple platforms every Monday and every Friday at 6 p.m. normally, but due to some time constraints, we had to change it up to 5. We are on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Instagram. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, The Jail Show, one word, unedited. On Twitch, one word, The Jail Show, unedited.
And if you're on Instagram and you want to watch it on Instagram, go to the JO Show bio. Remember, all this is free. And if your shoulder don't roll like that,
Hater.
you are a hater. Okay.
Hater. You are a hater.
And
you are.
You know my slogan, love wins, man.
All the time, man. All the time. And as we continue to listen to you say that, EP, hopefully it sticks. Hopefully it sticks, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's all you need, man. That wins. My goodness. It's another one, E. It's another one. As always, it's the Jail Show Unedited, man. I'm your boy J.O. That's your boy EP. You see that? Look at that. I couldn't get it out my shoulder to get the roll. If it don't roll, you a hater. Appreciate all the love and support. Keep hitting that like and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Hey.
Thumbs up or thumbs down, handle yours. Cause the topics I discuss opens doors, like open pores. My mission have you wanting more, and this is for people all across the board. So if you're sick of the same old statistics, from talking heads with their old style of logistics, I suggest that you just let go and give a listen to the J.O. Show.
Go Bucks. Hey. And then if your shoulders don't roll when you see this, and if your shoulders don't roll when you hear this, you are a hater. You are a hater. DP, man, I appreciate you as always, man. Go Bucks. Go Cavs. Go Browns.
Yes, sir.
You feel me?